Shalom Yashvala Shalom. Kalala Yamla. Alahayanawa. Yahawah. Bahasham. Yahawashi. Bahasham. Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great milestone with teach well and rule well. Peace and salutation to the Aki and the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives through the four corners of the earth. To the Ak with listening and learning, Shalom. It's your brother Shimon from the Pillars of Benjamin camp here in Toronto with another lesson. Now we'll get right into it. And you can see this Washington Times. The title here. You can see the title. I'm going to read the first paragraph. The Department of Homeland Security issued a terror alert Tuesday warning that anger over the chaotic U.S.-Mexico border or a looming Supreme Court decision on abortion rights could lead to more mass violence. The department pointed to recent mass shootings in Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas, as evidence of a dynamic threat environment, suggesting that more attacks are lurking. Focal points include the November elections, the High Court's decisions, and particularly anger over the border crisis. Right? These elites are telling you where it is they want to go with this thing, man. Ultimately, it's the Most High Yahawashi. Let's get that. This is the Lord's movie. But it's about to get savage out here, man. It's about to get savage. Proverbs 21, verse 1. The king's heart, mind. The king's mind. Who are the kings? These rulers. These ruling class elites. These governments. Right? Esau, Edom. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, all caps, Yahawah. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will, right? Wherever the Lord points you and aims you, that's where you're going, man. Right? And the Lord wants it to get savage out here, man. This is all prophecy. All right, beginning with the elder apostles on down, been telling you this. It's going to get savage out here. Right? Right? It's the Lord's movie. Matthew 24. All right, mass death is coming for this place, man. Matthew 24, verse 11. Verse 12, red letter. And because iniquity shall abound, iniquity, sin upon sin, shall abound. Abound meaning to increase. Iniquities, man. It's not but alphabet boy lifestyle out here. All kinds of abominations. All kinds of things contrary to the Lord, to the laws of Yahawah. Right? So because of that, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? There's no love out here, man. These people about to get more savage out here, man. Right? People don't care. Right? People are vain and empty. People are vain, they're empty, and they care about themselves. Right? They care about themselves. 2 Ezra 14. Verse 16, and it reads, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen. Right? So we're going to see greater evils than evils that we've seen to date. Right? For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen. Right? Greater evils than those which we have seen happen. All right? Historic accounts, documented atrocities, right? Shall be done hereafter, right? We're going to see worse. We're going to see worse, man. It's about to get savage out here, man. right? And these elites, all the signs that the elites, everything that the elites are releasing through their news networks is pointing in the direction of all hell breaking loose. 2 Ezra 5 verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, right? Iniquity shall increase, right? Above that which now thou seest, right? All that we're seeing going on right now, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Or that was heard long ago, right? Historical accounts. What we've heard take place in the past, we're about to see much worse. Right? Scripture say Scripture say perilous times. Salakia, perilous times. 2 Timothy, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy. Let's get that. Right? Right? This place. The Most High about to visit this place. The Most High been visiting this place. The Most High is about to amp it up. Second Timothy 3, verse 1, and it reads, this know also that in the last days, right, and we're in the last days. These are the last days, man. How do we know that? All the signs that are taking place, man. All the prophecies that are popping off the pages, right? Perilous times shall come. Perilous times. You look at the word perilous, dangerous, peril, savage, right? Daniel 12:1 says a time like no other. Right? Right? All hell about to break loose out here. Mass death coming. Right? And Esau wants to roll on the sticks, the fire sticks, the burners. He wants to roll on that. Right? Esau wants to bring in his grain of rice. Right? So he's got to bring the chaos. Right? He's got to bring the chaos. A mass death coming into place, man. Let's close out. All right, just wanted to touch a couple scriptures, some death scriptures, Call it all Yahawah, Qadash. But this place is through, man, and it's only gonna wax worse. We just read it. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse than things that we've heard and read about, and things that we've seen that's been documented. It's gonna be worse than all of that, man. Jeremiah 9, verse 21, and it reads, for death is come up into our windows. Death is come up into our windows. It's about to get real up close and personal. Death. Up and close and personal with everybody. 2/3 out here, heathen nations, the wicked. Unless you're of the elect, Lord willing, we're of that number, the hopeful elect. Death is going to become real up close and personal. And is entered into our palaces, right? Death's going to be in your homes. Death going to be in your living room, on your couch. To cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets, right? Children going to get it. Young men going to get it. Verse 22, speak, thus saith the Lord, all caps, Yahawah. Even the carcasses of men shall fall as dung. Carcasses of men shall fall as dung. Dung is shit. Upon the open field, right? Mass death. People going to drop out. People going to drop out. And as the handful after the harvestman, right? Harvestman. You know, in the ancient world, you'd spread seeds, seeds for planting. You're sowing your seed. You're sowing the seeds in the field. You're planting the seeds. So he'd reach his hand into his seed bags, and he'd fill his hand in a fanning motion, and the seeds would drop on the ground. It just said here, and as the handful after the harvestman, right? That's how bodies gonna drop out here, man. Like a harvestman spreading seed. And none shall gather them, right? There's going to be no burial services, man. There's going to be no, okay, there's a dead body here. Let's wrap it up in a body bag and get it to the funeral home. There's going to be no embalming. There's going to be no funeral services. There's going to be no ambulance services. Wherever the body, wherever you drop, that's where you rest. Like dung, it said, like dung, shit. Right, it's about to get real savage out here, man. You know what I mean? And Lord willing, the hopeful elect, right? The hopeful elect, Lord willing, we'll have that number. We're covered in that day, man. Right? Stay prayed up, pray without ceasing. Kwame Yasharala, Wa, Abad Babal. Shalom.